Okay, we're going to reach up high. Reach up high to the wall.
Hello to our dear friends. How are you?
3.
This is Micah and Angel, and Micah is getting her arms stretched out, and we are going to see if the Botox, they put 100 extra milligrams in her arms and her legs. So she got both arms and her right leg. So her left arm is really tight and her right leg is somewhat tight and makes her walk with a limp. So he put 100 extra milligrams between her, let's see, I guess between all three, but it was kind of split. If I remember right, she got 75 milligrams in the right arm, 125 in the left arm, and 125 in the right arm. I'm not very good with math. I didn't sound like 300, but it was something like that if I'm off on the 300. I do have the 300 milligrams right. So the right arm is not as tight in general, but what do you think? Has it helped the right arm even though that arm is not really as tight?
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah, you can tell the difference. So the really tight arm is the left arm, and we're going to take a look at that in a second. So we are going to take a look at how Botox has helped Micah's arms. We're going to look at Micah's room a little bit. I straightened it up some. It's been like a wreck for months, and she has like the cleanest, nicest, most organized room, and it's just turned out to be a mess for a while. And then we're going to talk about my head and how my head is doing and how I'm doing overall. And I want to talk to you about some future videos that are going to be coming up because I'm pretty excited about them. I made a playlist for all the videos. I think it's 80 videos. 2014 is when I started my channel. And I made 80 videos like the first half of the year. Then I ended up going down to Texas. If you guys have been with me for a long time. My mother passed away in October. My natural mother passed away in October of 2014. So I went down in August, and I ended up being out of commission until the end of the year because I was down there. And then, but I did a bunch of videos. I didn't even realize that I did that many videos in the first half of the year because I was doing them every day. But I put it in one giant playlist so you could kind of thumb through and kind of see what it was that I was doing and kind of see how I've evolved to where I am now. And it's kind of cool to go back and see where somebody started. So my first 80 videos is where I got started. So let's take a look at Micah's room. So we, all except for that little pile of mess right there, we got all the summer clothes out. I didn't video any of that, but we reorganized the top of the closet. For the first time ever, we've actually got bins up there. There's 2 bins right there. There's a wheelchair charger behind this. Whoops, and that's a bag, and it's about to fall down, and that's one of those winky face pillows, you know, the emoticon winky face things, and I sufficiently made that fall down. Oh, that's material from years ago. My stepmom, that I call mom, made drapes to hang in the girls' room, and I just kept that. So this came out of a bin, and I just put that in there, and it fits in there perfectly, right up there in the closet. So all behind here, these are all, you can't see them. Those are all incontinence products. We kind of have a little stock up going. So we moved out all the summer clothes, put the winter clothes up. Let's take a look at Micah and see how she's doing over here with her arms. She's got her hands going there. Good job. She's doing really well.
On this side. So we'll go down one more time.
Good job, Mikey. Micah gets range of motion in the morning before her day program. She's supposed to anyway. I'm not in here watching the girls, but they're supposed to get some range of motion in. She gets it in the afternoon when the girls come in the afternoon and get her off the van from her day program, and she gets it at night after a bath. So she just had her bath, getting ready to go to bed, and we do range of motion one more time, and her body is the most relaxed after the shower, so that makes the most sense. So try to get the girls to do like 15 minutes of range of motion on her arms and legs together. In this video, we're just going to show her arms and see how she's doing. And you guys have seen Micah do a lot of range of motion, so you may be able to tell where I can't even tell how much more she's stretching and how easy it is. See, it looks like she's stretching out pretty
She can almost straighten her whole arm out of this.
Wow. And this is the arm that already stretches out pretty good, so that's pretty nice.
I mean, look, she's right there. She's so close to stretching out all the way.
Nice job, Mikey.
Yeah.
Now, where would you say that arm stretched out before Botox?
Probably right about here.
And then go
now
down
we
all the
can
way?
Go,
Now you
now
can
we
go-
go down at least here.
Go down, yeah.
Yeah,
Okay,
at least
so
a
maybe
little
a
bit more.
quarter of an inch more, half an inch, something like that?
Yeah, which is still good. It's still good progress, so.
So we've still got the cat tree in here that says never meant to be permanent. We moved it in here before I had surgery. It made it a little bit closer to take care of the cats. And then this right here is not new, but these two baskets I just got today. $12.99 a piece at TJ Maxx. I'm pretty excited. This is very, very deep. So this goes all the way back. So this has got pajamas and socks for nighttime. This has sheets in it. And this has extra supplies. And this has extra supplies. So see, these go way back in there, and there's a lot of empty space in there. But those baskets, I came home and they work perfect. And I've been looking and looking for baskets that would work and wouldn't break the bank. And I think we've done a good job. The door came off. There's a screw. The head broke off and the screw's stuck in there. So William has to fix it. I don't know what century we're going to get that done. But let's see if we changed anything else. I think just overall we straightened it up, because even that up there has been like a real mess. And we've got it straightened out. Here, I'll show you where we keep... Oh, wait. We got to come over here and look at this arm. We're on the really tight arm now. Let's take a look.
A little bit better each way.
Take a look at this. Now, how is this arm stretching better? Like, what's it doing? What's different?
It's more relaxed. It's more relaxed.
Just
for sure.
just the stretch itself, just moving the arm is more relaxed.
It's a lot easier, especially when we're going out to the side. She can stretch a lot further than she did before.
Okay.
Does it feel a lot easier to stretch too? Mm-hmm.
So nice. I don't know if he can go up beyond 300 milligrams or not, the neurologist. I don't remember what he said. I just know for sure that he put 100 extra milligrams, so he went from 200 to 300 milligrams. That I'm positive on. Can you tell a difference in how you're moving?
Yeah.
Yeah? Do you like this?
Yeah.
Do you move more?
Yeah.
Do you like getting the Botox itself?
Yeah.
Yeah, you do?
Yeah.
You must not remember how that visit went. Oh, she takes some kind of medication, I forgot.
The Ativan before she goes.
It's not called Ativan unless it's a generic thing. I'm not sure what
might
it's
be.
called. He said it's equivalent to her drinking a beer. He said that's what it's equivalent
so it
to.
just relaxes her.
So it's just something that just totally relaxes her. And he said, she probably wouldn't remember much about the visit. But guys, she was yelping. Like, if you could have seen her face when he was doing her arms, her eyes got really big, like she was just in shock of what was happening. Like her body was like, oh my goodness, what is happening? It was almost like a terrified look on her face with her eyes getting so wide. Then when he got to her leg, oh my goodness, she was really yelping like she never yelps like that. And you guys that have cerebral palsy know that
That's a good job. Great.
you have a high pain tolerance, because you guys have told me that you do. Micah has a high pain tolerance, so by the time she's hollering and yelping, she's really in some serious pain. And the louder she's yelping, it's like off the chart pain. So what the neurologist told me is that the machine that he connects her up to, it makes this static noise, and the more static that he hears, then he knows the tighter the muscle. And he said in her right leg, it wasn't as staticky, so it wasn't as tight. And I said, no, it's not near as tight as that left arm is. So we're seeing her walk straighter. Her leg is not as much of a limp, and you're agreeing with that? And then I've walked her a few times, and I can tell she's not limping as much. William says when he's walking her, we don't have the wheelchair lift, so he'll walk her into the house or just walk her to get her into the van. And he's saying he can tell. So, it's real dramatic this time. So I'm pretty excited about the results. We didn't put her in the stander. Her stander is usually 20 minutes at a time. And that first day that she had Botox, her leg was hurting so bad. She had a big bruise on it. It was hurting so much she could hardly walk. And at first I thought, oh no, we've got too much Botox in her and we're going to have to wait 3 or 4 months until this goes out. But really what happened is it was just so bruised. So we cut the stander down from 20 minutes to 10 minutes. And now it looks like as of yesterday, she can be in the stander. Was that right? Yesterday?
Yeah, she's good now.
She can be in the stander now, her regular time, and
It's
she's
worked
fine.
out.
And
It's spread out through her muscles.
okay, good.
So it's not in that one concentrated area. It's all spread out now. So she's
Okay.
good now.
Okay, good.
Yeah.
Ready?
So not too much Botox in her leg, which I'm really happy. I was really worried about
Nice.
going through 3 months of that, so that part's good. And then watch this. This is the big telltale. How do you say that?
Telltale.
Telltale right here is this arm right here, because this is the tightest arm that she has. And there are 2 things that he explains, and I don't remember. One is contracture. I think the contracture is where it's just tight.
Yes.
The Botox helps it to stretch out. Okay, and you're agreeing, so I got that part
Yes.
right. And then the other one is, I don't remember what the other word is, but if it's something else, it means that the muscle is so tight, no matter what you do, it's not going to stretch out unless you go in
That
there and
is-
you do surgery and you cut those muscles.
I think that's probably the furthest that I've ever seen her stretch since she got the Botox.
That's nice. Good job, Micah.
Good job. Go back in for a
Okay,
little
now
bit.
see how slow she's going. When you're doing range of motion, you must go slow. And the more times you do this particular exercise and do it slowly, every time you do it, the arm stretches out just a little bit more. And if you do it really fast, what happens is this spasticity, that's what this tightness is called. The spasticity gets tighter, and if you move it really fast, it just tightens up.
Mm-hmm. And you won't get any movement.
And you
after
won't
a
get any
while.
movement out of it.
You okay?
Yeah, she's feeling that stretch, aren't you? Yeah.
See,
I can tell
we're
by the way
almost-
she's wiggling.
So
See,
it's
she's
harder
kind
to
of
stretch on
rolled
this side,
over.
but we're almost to the same point on that side.
Wow, that's
much
like
she can stretch out.
amazing.
Because on her other arm, she can go down like maybe another inch. So we're only like an inch away from that.
So I'm going to venture to say that the range of motion that we've been doing for Micah, even if it hasn't been good range of motion, you know, some CNAs probably do it a little longer, do it a little better. Everybody's a little different. I don't think it's always being done correctly, but just the fact that it's being done
Helps.
has kept her arm from tightening so much that the Botox wouldn't work, because it is working. And Micah's 30 years old. This is like really big. This is pretty exciting. Pretty exciting stuff, Micah.
I lost count how many I did.
I wasn't paying attention.
I think we're at least at 5.
I was busy yapping with my friends.
Okay, we'll just call it 5. We're halfway done. How about that?
That looks really good. And then for my head, you guys want to know what's happening with my head and how is my body from my surgery. I'm at 4 months past my surgery. I've gotten active again. Oh, you're feeling that stretch, aren't you? She's scratching over here. You feeling that
You
stretch?
okay?
That's good.
There we go.
And
Arm's getting better.
I've gotten more active. Now I'm walking a dog. I'm part of rover.com, where you walk a dog or feed a cat or whatever. Help people take care of their animals when they're gone, away from their house, working, vacation, or whatever it is. And I'm walking a dog, and I've been doing it for maybe 3 weeks now. I've done it. And walking is the best thing that I can do for the recovery of my surgery that I can't give you details on just yet, but as soon as I can, I promise I will. But now that I'm more active, I am getting a little more pain, so I'm not sure. There's supposed to be a baseline pain that I'm going to end up with when I get better. I'm at 4 months now. On average, surgeries take about a year to get over, so we'll kind of see how this goes. I'm hoping that my current pain is not my baseline, because it's a little bit too much pain.
Last one.
But I think I'm recovering well, so that part is good. My migraines, I'm taking the Aimovig Went to the neurologist same day Micah did. We're gonna wait 90 days and see how the increase in Aimovig
Good
and the
job.
new
Last one. I'm done
new
messing with you.
marvelous
Yeah.
marvelous.
Good job. Can you give me a high five?
See how the
Thank you.
new dose of Depakote, which is 250 milligrams down from 500. So we're just gonna wait it out a little bit longer and get a baseline on where I'm gonna be with with a new pain. So I'm getting better. I wouldn't say I'm good, but I'm better than I was in the month of June. The month of June was just one giant migraine. I don't know. So we're just kind of managing here, but I am definitely better than I was. Hoping that I'm gonna get better. Hoping that where I'm at right now is not a baseline. Overall, we're doing well. I don't know if I've showed you. Micah's got an eye. Look how pretty that is. It's just growing in water.
Is
And
that philodendron?
It's philodendron, and it needs some more water in there, but it's
grow like weeds.
Yep,
Water
it's-
them regularly, and she'll have a jungle over here.
growing pretty good. So I've got this in several rooms in the house because having plants in your house oxygenates the house and the air, so it helps the air be cleaner. Guys, I've done so much stuff in this house trying to help the house be clean and pure, but we've got too many cats. We just have too many cats. No matter what, we need an air purifier in every room besides the whole house air purifier. But we're working on it, huh? Now she's doing the sign for cry, but she's talking about seeing her friends on Monday, right? So you got 2 more winkies, right? Tonight's a winky, Sunday's a winky, and then Monday you go see your friends. So 2 more winkies and you'll see your friends,
Yeah.
right? So I asked her one day if she was always talking about crying or was she just trying to communicate about seeing her friends. And she said she's communicating about seeing her friends. Is that right? Yep, I'm going to see Carly. Oh, and we can look in here. I cleaned out stuff and I put a bunch of stuff in here. So just some of her little things here. She graduated in 2010. Got a few pictures there. She's a leprechaun. That's from Lauren's wedding. Anyway, got a few of her mementos and I put them all in here. So this has been a really... Oh, I was going to show you guys what we keep in here. So this is... You guys know what these are. These are baby wipes, and there's some cream in case she ever gets sore. And then we have some cloths in here specific for cleaning her up. And then down here, we keep the blue pads, rubber gloves, pull-ups, and then the tab briefs. And I specifically keep the liners up here. I'm going to make another video on a change that we've had to make with the products we use because of insurance, but I'm going to make that a different video. I think that covers everything we were going to talk about today. What? You want to eat with Carly? Carly's right up there. She's your favorite person in the whole world, huh?
Is she the one in
She's
the
your
top picture up
Carly?
here?
Uh-huh.
Gotcha.
She's your Carly?
Yeah.
Yeah. You want to tell your friends anything? No? You want to tell them good night?
Yeah.
You want to blow them kisses? I will look to the hills from whence cometh my help, for my help cometh from the Lord who made the heaven and earth. Say, I'll see you soon. You waving at Angel?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Not yet. We gotta say prayers first and go to the
Yeah,
bathroom.
she's not done yet. Almost done.
Yeah.
Okay, see you later, alligator. Bye-bye.
Yeah.
Bye-bye.
Yeah.